Okay, hello. My name is Paul, and I'm going to run you through virtual aero clubs, what it's, how to use the website, what it's all about, and so on and so forth. So you just completed registration, and you are being directed to this page. It will look a little bit different because the video is not. Obviously, I'm making the video, and now it's not there yet, but it will be underneath this little table. So the virtual Aero Club's radio call sign on IVAO is Aero, as in the chocolate bar. So the call sign for IVAO is VAC 1 Papa. So it's Aero 1 Papa. And if you're flying on VATSIM, you can use the registration, which is in this case each aircraft's registration is different when you register, or when you lease an aircraft, it will give you a different registration. That would be Golf Alpha Hotel Echo Mike in this case. It gives you the fuel on board in various different outputs, and then the aircraft state is 100%. So we can click off this page and go to the home page. So on the home page you see your quick stats. So obviously you've not done any flights yet, so it's going to all be nil or NA or like this. So you can change the call sign for 100 points later on down the line. If you don't like one Papa, you can change it. And yeah, so that's that. The plane I chose to start off with is the Cessna 172. This is normal because you've not done any flights yet, so it doesn't have a location. The fuel on board and the registration and maintenance. So you can purchase fuel. Obviously you can't now because the aircraft is full and you have 0 points. But as you do flights, you will earn 1 point for each nautical mile that you fly, up to 300. Above 300 miles, it goes down to 0.5 of a point per mile. If you manage to achieve a landing rate of below 50, so minus 30 or minus 25 or whatever, you will gain 50 points. If your landing rate is a hard one, over 200, you will lose 50 points. You will also lose an additional 1 point for every 10 over the 200. So for example, if you get a 250 minus 250 landing rate, you will lose 55 points. 50 points for the 200, then 1 point for every 10 unit above that. So 55 points in total. This area here will show you the fuel on board. Now this isn't linked to the simulator in any way, shape or form, so it's an honesty system now. If you're not interested in career mode and you just want to fly about, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about any of the fuel or maintenance. It has no effect on the actual aircraft. It's, like I say, it's an honesty system. If you want to take it a little bit more seriously and you want to buy fuel, pay maintenance, that's up to you. So to buy fuel, you would just type in the amount you want to buy here, and you click buy. Then it just tell you up here how much fuel you have bought. When your maintenance drops below 75% here, a box will appear say repair, and you can repair it. It'll tell you how much it's going to cost you to repair it. It depends on a few different factors. But it'll give you a number about how much it will cost you to repair it, and you'll be able to click yes or no. Okay, so for flight planning, we recommend you use Little Nav Map. It's a free tool. It's very good. So we're going to set up a quick flight from Sherburn to Blackpool, which is a favourite little run of mine. And we're going to go via Pole Hill. So that's all we need to do, and we can now save that as a little nav map file, and we'll put it in the F drive. And then, okay, so we've done the flight plan, and then we can come back to the Aero Club website. We can go to flight operations, we can go to flight planning tool. You can click the little box here and navigate to wherever you've got the plan. We put ours on F, so Sherburn to Blackpool. And then if you have multiple aircrafts, they will show here you can choose by registration. So in this case, we only have the one, so don't worry about that. Click read file. What that will do is that will generate a flight. Now, it only works for IVAO at the moment. I will be working on adding a VACs in one eventually. But you can click here, this big orange link. It will open a new tab and it will fill in the IVAO flight plan for you. It will put all the required comments. If you're flying on IVAO, we require you to put IVAO VA/VACV in the remarks. That's how we get the hours logged for the Aero Club. In this instance, it hasn't put the equipment because I've not added that in yet. And obviously, because you've not done any flights, it's not able to calculate the insurance. So you can just fill it in yourself and you can just click the equipment yourself. But that'll be updated some point today. Right, so you just click submit and that will do it. And again, that's your call sign there, Aero 1 Papa. So that's cool. What we have here is we have a little baby version of the airport database. So this little version just gives you some quick information. So runway information, we've telling you it's VFR. The conditions are good for VFR. The wind is 40 degrees at 7 knots. QNH is 1012. QFE should be -1. The best runway is going to be runway 06. You've got a headwind of 7 knots and a crosswind of only 2 knots. Runway information in case you want to have a look. Remarks. We have arrival information, circuit information, caution and warnings. The same information over here for Blackpool. So the Blackpool is going to be marginal VFR. There's a cloud ceiling of 2,600 feet. Best runway is going to be runway 10, headwind, and again it just gives you the information that you need, and there is diagrams, but they will be added again at some point today when I get around doing it. So yeah, so you can check out the full version of this. So if we go to Blackpool, so the full version does have all the images and things. Some of them I've made myself, some of them are just little nav map screenshots. All the information is there, look, and if we go down to Sherburn, again we've got ground layout, we've got some circuit information here, look, some noise abatement information, and yeah, everything's there. That just helps you to plan your flight a little bit more and just gives you some information on the airfields. That's basically that. If you're not sure where you want to fly, you can put in an ICAO code. So you can say you're at Sherburn and you want to fly between 60 nautical miles. You can click that and it will give you a couple of suggestions and it will show you on the map where they are. Look. Again, just in case you can't decide where you want to fly, that's another tool that's available. All the training stuff is being slowly moved to the new website, the Virtual Aviation Community website. So all the training stuff is going to be on there. There's going to be a separate video on there for that. So most of this, the wiki, the physiology guides, they'll all be over on the new website. There is some help documents on here about FS Hub, FS Join, career mode, how it all works. There is a award page, there is your profile page, which obviously is blank because you've not done any flights. Once you start doing flights, that will populate as pilot stats. This is everybody, and it gives you statistics. If you want to try and be the best in a certain month, go for it. See if you can get number 1. Who got the best landing rate last month in May? It was Miles who got the best overall landing rate. Oliver got the most hours, and Nikolai flew for the most training sessions. June we're still in. The minute Peter's in the lead, so it's looking good. Okay, we do have some tours, so which you can fly. The Fly About tour, designed by our late member Krista, and this is a tour based on the Fly Reporter aerodrome tour. So you don't have to fly the return leg. You just have to fly the leg. You can fly back if you want, but you don't have to for this particular tour. And yeah, that's basically everything. The only other thing I think you're going to need to know about is when you do a flight. So when you do a flight, we use landing rate monitor. So there'll be another video about landing rate monitor and how to set it up. So if you're new to it, watch that video, make sure you got it set up. Once you've done a flight, you'll come back to the website and you'll click on this link. Now it will go to your personal logbook on fshub.io. You can see my last flight was this one here on the 8th. We can view that, and then what we need is we need this number. So you grab that number, copy it, go back to the website, just paste it in, and just click submit. Now that will give you a notification there. It will notify us on the back end, and then somebody will at some point validate that. They do not get automatically validated. It can take a little bit of time. The website only pulls the FSHub data 3 times a day, every 8 hours I think it is. So yeah, so the information's not updated instantly. It takes time. So yeah, you can do multiple flights. You can do multiple PIREPs. You don't have to do a PIREP and wait for it to get validated. You can do as many flights as you want. Just pile up the PIREPs, and when they get processed, they get processed. And when they get processed, it'll deduct fuel. It'll deduct maintenance. Heavy landings will cause more damage. Maintenance go down faster, things like that. Events tab is here, tours tab is here, roster tab is there, useful links are here. These are other aircraft that you can lease or you can buy when you get enough points. The leasing cost is very cheap. The buying cost isn't too bad. But you can just lease them, and if you want to lease an aircraft, so say you want to lease a 152 for a trading session, you just click on, well, I don't have any points, but if I had points, you'd just click lease, and it would pop up here. It'd look just like this, but it'd just pop up here next to it, and then yeah, that's basically it. Sometimes you got to refresh just to make it show up. But yeah, I think that's, if you do have any questions or you get stuck or you're not sure, just hop on the Discord, message me, put a post in there, come and find me on a voice channel, ask me, ask anybody, and yeah, any questions, any problems, just reach out, let me know. Okay, welcome to the Virtual Aero Clubs. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoy flying with us. We're fairly active. We're going to have a lot of events in the summer 2025. So, yeah, keep checking the Discord for information, website for information. And again, thank you very much, and bye for now.